The Trump administration is taking fresh action against China. It's not directly tied to the trade war, but it is a new sign of Washington's diplomatic stance toward Beijing. The U.S. Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, says the Trump administration will revoke the visas for Chinese students in the U.S. His statement last night says the U.S. will move aggressively in targeting students he says have ties to the Chinese Communist Party or who study in critical fields. He adds new applications from China for student visas will get enhanced security as well. There's no indication just how many Chinese students will be affected by this. It is estimated there are 275,000 in the United States. Laura Westbrook is in Hong Kong, and she's covering reaction to this. The Chinese government, in its morning briefing, responding to the Trump administration move. What is Beijing saying, Laura?
Yeah, that's right. Beijing has hit back at this latest move by the Trump administration to revoke Chinese student visas. It said that it will harm the rights of Chinese students. It said it will also disrupt people-to-people exchanges between the two countries. And the Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Mao Ning also called the move, she said that it was politically motivated and discriminatory. She said that it exposed the US lie, that it upholds freedom and openness. So really some tough words coming out of Beijing today. And this is the latest move by the Trump administration that is targeting international students. It follows another move that by the Trump administration to bar Harvard from enrolling international students. That was blocked by a US judge, and it will go to a hearing. But for many years now, the US and China have had student exchanges. This has been a key feature of US-China relations for many years. And while the numbers of Chinese students have fallen since the pandemic, they still make up about a quarter of all international students in the United States. Now, some places, including here in Hong Kong, have sought to capitalize on this move by the Trump administration, with Hong Kong's leader, John Lee, saying that any students facing discrimination and unfair treatment, that they are welcome here. But for many students going to some of these prestigious universities, including Harvard, is a dream come true. One student told me she is a Chinese student. She's currently studying in Britain, and she said it was a dream to get into Harvard in the fall. Now she's considering what options she will do, whether she might defer for a year. She said that now was not the right time to move to the United States.
Laura, while we have you, I'm also curious as to whether there's been any Chinese reaction to the breaking news on tariffs overnight, that federal court ruling that knocks down the fentanyl tariffs on Chinese goods. Anything coming from the Chinese government in terms of response?
Yes, the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman was asked about this as well, and she said that she reiterated China's position that there are no winners in a trade war, and that protectionism harms everyone's interests. Now, I spoke to a Chinese analyst, and he told me that he believes that the US was using people-to-people exchanges to exert pressure on the United States amid this trade war. Just 2 weeks ago, we did see a renewed sense of optimism as both sides agreed to slash their tariffs for 90 days in this temporary truce. And now, with this latest action by the Trump administration to revoke Chinese student visas, this is now potentially another friction point, and it could threaten the progress of the trade talks that are currently underway between the world's two biggest superpowers.
Laura, thank you very much for that reporting. Laura is in Hong Kong this morning.